Students, today in biology homeostasis, you will learn about thermoregulatory strategies. Number one is, what is hypothalamus? Hypothalamus is the part of brain and its function is to control the body temperature. As you can see in the picture, that human brain is shown. There are different regions and hypothalamus is clearly shown. The body temperature regulation in mammals or humans is based on complex homeostatic systems like thermoregulation, facilitated by feedback mechanisms whereby homeostasis or balance is maintained. Feedback mechanism, that is to produce a response or result. The homeostatic thermostat. What is thermostat? It sets temperature. Is found in the hypothalamus, a part of forebrain. Again, picture is shown, that human brain is shown, and hypothalamus, which controls body temperature. It responds to the temperature changes above and below a set point. As you know, the temperature of human body is 37 degrees Celsius. Response in case of higher temperatures. In case of increase in temperature above the set point, certain warm temperature sensitive thermoreceptors. Thermoreceptors are the receptors that receive heat in the skin. Hypothalamus and other parts of nervous system send the signals to the system. Then the system increases the blood flow to the skin, also causes sweat gland activation. Then the sweat is evaporated for cooling. In other words, through sweat, excess heat is removed from the body. And in this way, a temperature is maintained. Now, response in case of low temperature. In cold temperatures, the cold receptors send the nerve impulses to the hypothalamus to inhibit heat loss mechanisms. That is, heat should be retained in the body during cold. These mechanisms include constriction of superficial blood vessels and stimulating shivering, non-shivering mechanisms of heat production or heat generation. As we have discussed earlier, that shivering thermogenesis is associated with muscle activity and non-shivering thermogenesis is triggered or is being processed by hormones. It is not associated with muscle activity. Now there is a new term, pyrexia, temperature and fever. In bacterial and viral infections, leukocytes as you know, these are white blood cells, they increase in number. The pathogens which cause diseases, and blood cells produce some chemicals, and these chemical substances are called pyrogens. These pyrogens displace the set point of hypothalamus above the normal point, that is high temperature. Fever or high temperature helps in stimulating or starting the protective mechanisms against these pathogens or disease-causing organisms. Now, what is a pyrogen? Pyrogen are fever-producing substances that usually come from a source outside the body, like viruses, bacteria, fungi, drugs, and toxins, harmful substances. Examples of pyrogens are cold, flu, ear infections, bronchitis, and tetanus diseases.